Okay, so we got a unique angle. Love it. Let's see. I think that's the one. Okay, there we go. Hey guys. So I don't know who needs to hear this. Well, I guess I do. I know I need to hear this. So that's one person, which is always a bonus. Oh gosh, is it like that? Sometimes, things just work out in a slightly different way to the way that we would expect. And that's okay. You're kind of wanting to remind yourself, well, I want to remind myself, I actively remind myself that I am always where I am supposed to be. And the easiest way to know that is to feel my emotions, my energy and motion, and learn how to actually move with it. And then also start to get used to the certain shapes that they actually express themselves through, and then how it is that I can go ahead and use those different shapes. Because it is all opportunity. And through the gift of free will, we get the choice to actually see and experience what it is that we want to manifest. And I know that this want to manifest can kind of be a bit of an imposition in a way, because it's like, well, what the hell do I want? And it's almost more a case of you get to manifest. Whether if you don't choose what you want to manifest, what you manifest will be chosen for you. And that's where responsibility does exist. The ability to respond to what is occurring. And sometimes that can be really difficult, honestly, because we are constantly experiencing incredibly complex things that are at their fundamental truth very, very simple, and we have the capability to add layers and dimensions and all of these things, when in actual fact we can see, is this in alignment with myself and the coherence I'm choosing to create, and that has chosen to be created through me, or is it out of alignment? And either way, we can then make a choice and a relative experience as we see fit. But it does take time to get used to, and oftentimes in that process it can feel difficult. And I just want to say that you're probably doing a better job than what you think. Generally we are, and if we're not, just kind of do the thing, I could chuck it in with you've got it. You kind of just need to actually do a little throw. And I say a throw because the speed that the impulse is traveling at, that you're wishing to catch onto, is moving a little bit too fast. And you've just forgotten that you are invincible. You are a part of something so great and infinite that you could never really be broken or shut down or completely miss the point of everything. You can pretend that you have, and you're very, very good at pretending. Very good, unbelievably good at that pretending. But at the same time, you're actually going to always wake up to the fact that you are completely where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Then there is always the feedback loop and the compound effect, which is saying that, what do you want to do? What do you want to continue to show up in your reality? And how are you going to choose to create that? And then there's obviously, ideas of alchemy and the fact that you can begin processes that can then unlock further happenings of what it is that you want to experience on this plane, and how it is that you can show up to your greatest demons and find out that within them are the kernels of truth that you've been looking for all along, and you're still going to have to move through them. You don't just get the dragon's treasure without actually going through the dragon, but you do also find out that you were the dragon all along, and you can fly. a bit wordsy, but I mean, the point is that, you know, what you're afraid of is also your greatest gift. It's just never going to be the gift in the way that you're thinking. It's important to look at the fact that the environment you're in is very much creating your perceptions and your reality. It's a massive influence. Are you taking enough time away from screens, away from electronics, away from fucking, 5G, graphene oxide, whatever you want to look at it? Are you making sure that you are connected to the frequency of love that exists in, through, and as all things? Or are you listening to some noisy frequency that is more present in your reality and that keeps being self-seeded because of the time that we place on, through, and in it? If you are, look,